AIADMK Chief J Jayalalithaa will be released from the Bangalore Central Jail today, a day after the Supreme Court granted her bail. The former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister has spent 3 weeks in jail after she was convicted by a trial court in a disproportionate assets case and handed a 4-year jail term. The Karnataka High Court had earlier turned down her bail plea. The top court gave her bail after her lawyers gave an assurance that they would not drag the case in the High Court and would file details of her appeal within 2 months. And tracking that story for us is my colleague Sam Daniel, who now joins us from outside Jayalalitha's residence in Chennai. Sam, of course, we saw massive celebrations erupting soon after news of her bail came in yesterday. What's the mood like today? She is, of course, expected to be released in another couple of hours.
That's right, Neha. The mood among the AIADMK cadre is quite jubilant. In fact, they celebrate Diwali quite early this year. In fact, I come to you from her post-garden residence. Right now, there's not much of cadre waiting here, but in the next couple of hours, you can be sure there'll be a huge crowd thronging here. In fact, they have plans of dotting the entire city from the airport to her post-garden residence, giving her a very grand welcome. And both at the airport point and here you can expect huge celebrations, and the mood is quite somber though, because they know that Ms. Jayalalithaa, although she comes out on bail, she stands convicted. She cannot return to the Chief Minister's office, and she has a huge challenge ahead to fight her appeal and to make sure that she is clean to be able to come back to active politics. And many are also worried that she'll be largely confined to her residence, which means her interaction and her activity with the party cadre will also that much limited. But they're quite happy to the extent that after a jail term, she is to celebrate much in time. Let's speak to some of the party cadre here. Anuradha, a councillor, has come all the way from Pollachi in Coimbatore district to be here. What kind of
the people are waiting to receive Amma. What Amma is thinking, that type of welcomes we are giving to Amma with sweets, crackers. It's a simple welcome.
Ma'am, she's still convicted, and do you think many political observers say she might be remote controlling the new chief minister here? What do you have to say on that?
That's wrong information to other parties, sir.
All right, we apologize for the poor audio quality there. So Sam speaking to AIADMK supporters who are, of course, happy and waiting for Jayalalithaa to walk out of jail. And my colleague Maya Sharma sent us this report from outside the Bangalore Central Jail, where Jayalalithaa is lodged.
Exactly 3 weeks ago, the focus was on the court down this road and the Central Jail right opposite, because it was exactly 3 Saturdays ago that Jayalalithaa was convicted in a disproportionate assets case and was sentenced to 4 years in prison and a fine of 100 crores. Well, once again, that jail is the focus of attention, because Jayalalithaa has been granted bail by the Supreme Court, and very soon, once all the paperwork is done, she should actually be walking out of that jail. The papers from the Supreme Court will be presented at the special court right opposite the Central Jail. All of the necessary paperwork will be done. Each of the 4 convicted people have to provide 2 sureties, and then Jayalalithaa will be able to leave the jail on bail and head back to Chennai. Now, lots of security here, as you can see. From Hosur Road itself, roadblocks are up. We saw senior AIADMK functionaries actually being stopped. They're not being permitted, as police take a lot of precautions to make sure that there is security, to make sure crowds do not gather at the jail. Jayalalithaa, of course, has appealed to her party workers and fellow Tamilians to actually not criticize the judgment, not to criticize the judiciary. She has said that she is confident of winning her appeal. Paperwork has to be submitted to the High Court for that appeal within a stipulated time. But right now, this is where all the attention is, here at the Central Jail in Bangalore, where Jayalalithaa is expected to be released on bail soon. With Alphonse Raj, Maya Sharma in Bangalore for NDTV.